Okay, this is a rough concept prototype for a projection housing I want to build to house this little projector. It's a goodie 480, I think, 420, something like that. No rough plans. Anyway, so I wanted a weatherproof housing that looks sort of like a monument. This is not the actual cut piece that's going to go up top here, but it's going to have a piece that's going to go up top. And again, it's going to have another piece, maybe 3 inches. It's going to go all the way across the top here. Maybe you can set candles across the top or something. Let's get rid of this for a second. Along the top will be a faceplate that's going to go here. Candles across the top maybe. I'm going to put a little faceplate that I can stick on there. It'll have somebody's, maybe family name, the name or names, dates of birth and death, and maybe a little epitaph at the bottom. Little what do they call them, nails or whatever, designer nails on the corners or something to make it look nice. Anyway, get rid of that. So it's going to have a little table inside here, and this table will be able to swivel, up and down like that, using, I intend to use this. This is a 1420 insert. This little 1420 insert is going to go inside of a little wooden block that I'm going to create one by one. Then I'm going to cut a hole in this styrofoam here and glue that little wooden block in here after drilling a hole into the center of it. Just sort of, you can see I drew the idea on there. This threaded rod, 1420 threaded rod, will go through this piece that I'll glue in there. And this way I can use this threaded rod, which I will cut down. It's not going to be this long. I'm going to cut this down. And, it'll be like maybe this long. And this way I can use this little knob to turn it and adjust the elevation of the table inside. I'll cut a little hole in here, put some plexiglass in there. I may raise the table up a little higher and give myself some storage room under here if I want to put cords or things like that in there. A fan will go here. Put a fan outlined to go in here. Why do I have, you may have noticed, 2 of these over here and 1 over here? Okay, on this side, I'm going to, in this little square area here, I'm going to drill some holes in here for air intake. And I'm going to angle the holes upwards, not straight in, so that when it rains, the rain's going to have a hard time going in to a hole that's angled upwards as opposed to straight in. Capillary action will try to pull it in. I want to use gravity to try and negate that as much as I can. And I'll do the same thing over here. I'm going to, this piece will hold the fan. It's going to go in there. This piece I will drill more holes, air holes here, outflow holes in here. Again, angled down so that the rain can't get in. I'll drill a hole in there somewhere of the base so that the cords can go out the bottom. I may design an additional larger base for the bottom, maybe 2 or 3 inches high, maybe higher, so that if I want to, maybe I can hide something like spotlights, little floodlights underneath it, if I wish, or a little black light, maybe LED black light strip, something like that. So basically, that's it. Like I said, I may elevate this table a little bit to give myself a little bit more room for cords and things to happen under there. This table will be adjustable, so that I can adjust the angle of the projector in here rather than trying to adjust the whole thing using, I don't know, rocks or something to stilt it up a little higher or something. Then I can leave these out there and forget them. I don't have to worry about the rain getting to them now because it'll be protected. I'll seal all the corners and edges and stuff with sealant. Like I said, this is just a rough concept right now. Let's see if everything fits. Which it seems like it does. I'll bevel this so that it matches this angle. I'll bevel here so this matches the angle here better. I will design a lid. It's gonna be movable like this. On the base of this, I will have a smaller piece of styrofoam. This is not measured exactly right, but I mean it will look something like this on the inside. And we'll glue that onto the base of it. This here will match exactly the inside of this tightly, so that when I put the whole thing on, it's air and water tight. This is an almost completely styrofoam build. No wood. I wanted something lightweight, quickly movable, sealed. And the fan is necessary because these things will get hot in here and I don't want to overheat them, so I'm going to have an airflow going through here. That's important. I will probably cut a hole out here like this, maybe a rectangular hole. I know the lens is over here, but I'm going to leave it wide in case I want to put another projector that may have, gosh, a lens on the other side, God forbid. So I want to be prepared for that. Let's see. And so I will drill a little window, use a Dremel to Dremel a little window in here. And then inside that, I will use a cutting saw tool to, on the inner side of this window, I will bevel a little slit so that I can slide the plexiglass into that, and then I can seal it on the inside with some sort of sealant. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I said my finger indicated a square. I may do this, okay, upside down C, so that I can slide that plexiglass in and out. And then I guess that would be okay, because the top piece, once I glue that on, we'll seal that, and that should be okay. I'll leave the plexiglass so that it comes up a little bit over the top and fits into the top piece, into this piece. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then I can seal that whole area on the inside. I think this might work. I think that could work. It's a little, I'm thinking maybe I should have angled this down a little bit farther, a few more degrees down. Maybe I misestimated how tall this was going to come up. The projector, I misestimated. It's all right. I think I'm criticizing myself too much, waiting until I'm done and see what it looks like, and then we'll see. Here's some other projects that I did. I did this, I just finished this large tombstone here. I'm going to design a base for this. Oh my goodness, let's angle you here for a second. Pardon me. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Pick you back up again, pardon me. Alright, so focus. Focus, buddy. Huh. This whole thing is glow in the dark. This piece is removable. And then, ta-da, you have your LED light strip back here. A little recess for the battery to slide in there. I may put a hole in here that goes in and allows me to hook this up to an AC wall plug if I wish. But I'll have to find a way to weather protect that. It's all covered in dry lock, and then after that I spray coated the whole thing with that reflective paint stuff, spray paint stuff, clear reflective spray paint stuff that you get from Walmart. I did the same thing with this. I meant to do it lightly. I couldn't see what I was doing. It was my first time trying to apply this stuff, and I put on too much, I think. So it kind of reflects back too much, I think. I just feel like that. Turn the light off here. I don't know if you can see the... No, you can't see it right now. Okay, I'm going to turn the light off here, and you're going to be able to see what it looks like with the LED light strip going. There you go. How about that? Alright, and I don't know if I can turn this off. We'll go through the box. This is my first try here. No, I can't see it through the box. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to show you something else here. Watch this. Yes, it's glow in the dark too. You know, the skeleton. Anything like that. Glow in the dark too. So yeah, reflective. If someone reflects their headlights on it, they'll see it. Or shines a flashlight on it. It's got LED light strip background. Glow in the dark. It's got everything. I even put in, I don't know if you could see them, just so they sparkle from a distance, these little large piece gold, and in some places silver glitter pieces, just to give it almost a granite-like effect. This will look different in daytime, different in nighttime. Behind it I have one same concept that I did for Jacob Marley. It's a stand-up. This one lays on its side. I made a base for it here. It's got a long lip on the base so that I can place things like a little treasure chest or something with money spilling out, chains and stuff, you know, something to indicate the riches of Jacob Marley, now lost. Again, that one is lit up with an LED light strip. That one stands vertically. I may design it with so that it could also be used horizontally as well. This one also has a removable faceplate. I designed both of these with removable faceplates so that if I wanted to change it for season, put something different in here, not Halloweeny, but say Christmassy, Merry Christmas, or Happy Valentine's Day, or something like that across the face, I can do that. So this is amounts to a quick change tombstone, so to speak. This one, you notice here I beveled a little square in the top. That's so that I can place a planter up top here that I also dry locked so it would be the same color. And I put a skull in it and two little, skeleton hands sticking out of it. Something that I saw on, was it the Atmos Effects website? Or maybe it was the Van Oaks Facebook group or something. But I thought that was a cool idea. And I had a pot that looked exactly like the one that I saw in the example. And I had a skull and I had two bone hands. And I was like, I could do that. So this one will have that pot up there as well. I may even add a little raven or something. Or I'll just put some candles, LED candles up here on the side or something and leave that on the front yard. On the back of the vertical one, I dremeled this little area here as a border, and I intend to put a plate on it. I may make that removable too. It's going to say Sherman, Kathy, and Todd will have our birth and death dates in the 1800s, of course, and a little epitaph, something like, I don't know, something in Greek that says something like, I don't know, death hath no hold on us or something like that, maybe, but in Greek. No one will be able to read it. A few people who speak Greek or Latin will be able to read it. And they'll go, "Ooh, genius." But most people won't know what it says. This one, I just got finished yesterday. Bear with me here. Adding this little cross on the back. This is not foil inlay, although it looks like it. It's just acrylic gold paint on top of dry lock. And the dry lock made it look like gold inlay foil. It was so cool. Again, I added little larger glitter pieces randomly in random few places in here so that it sparkles. Like that. I painted this, what was it called? Sterling, acrylic sterling. And I just left it alone like that. I may add something beneath it later, but I'm going to leave that alone like that. Those have been my few projects pre-Halloween. This room is a mess. Yeah, I know. When I do my projects, I throw things everywhere. Yeah, I think I laid a little too heavy on the reflective paint there. Yeah, take it off and you can't see it. Now it just looks like dry lock. Yeah. I have no life, I swear.